So today we got a new event on Game of Thrones Winter's Coming in. It's called the Battle of Essos. In here you can join the battle with Daenerys Targaryen, who is right here now. And as you can see in the minimap here, we already progressed pretty much half of the map. So let's relocate there. And you'll see all these Dothraki, and you'll see some generals, and you also see a leader. Every time you defeat the leader, you'll progress one stage forward. As you can see, several rallies are being made, and you can join them with your troops. Oh, my rally size just got smaller. And always make sure to bring some light spearmen, or the troop type they request, of course. And that's going to be really important. Let me join this one as well real fast. I had a scroll of 100%, but this one ran out, so that's kind of sad. I want to send some more, else you'll start losing royals. As you can see, I only lose light troops, which are pretty much free, just cost some resources, which are not too hard to get. The Dothraki themselves are really weak. You can pretty much attack them yourself, and it's actually your chance in becoming a whale. Let me quickly go into the city and throw in a bigger rally size, because my army size is a bit small. I'm going to do 100% because I'm pretty much not being able to use them in Alliance Conquest, etc. because only the red leaders can, else you'll run out of troops way too fast. And let's just attack this one right away. Let's send some lights with them as well. And there we go. Now you probably lose the fight, especially at first, but it doesn't really matter because you only lose a few light troops, as you can see. I just lost some light troops, a lot of wounded. It's going to be a 90% loss reduction, so it's not going to be too bad. And look at the amount of troops I killed myself. 1.4 million cavalry, which is absolutely amazing. So obviously I'm going to do this again, but not before I'm going to set my presets a little bit better. And it's going to be this one, and normally I also send the dragon, but they are currently stuck in rally, so I'm going to take the small dragon. I'll change it later. Let's give it a good chunk of royals. And also a good chunk of light, because whatever happens, you don't want to lose. It's maybe a bit too much. You don't want to lose any royals, because that's really costly. So there you go. Let's get back into the battle. And now when I attack this young man here, you'll see I can't use my strong dragon at the moment, but that's fine. And let's hit it right there. In the meantime, check for the rallies. Dragon is rallying, is already full, so I can't join him really. So I'm going to wait for new rallies for that. So let's look at the event itself. As you can see here, you have the ranking, and I'm currently placed 8 with 71 million. I think 1/3 came from solo attacks and the rest came from joining rallies, so you really want to join the rallies. And the fun part of it is that you have a chance of becoming a whale yourself. So let's look at the win of me, and here you see a lot more wins, because then the Dothraki was really wounded already. And if you can see my stats, you see I have 1862 spearman attack, which is insanely high. And that's the only stat I boosted. The rest are my natural stats. And you can do that by obtaining points. As you can see here, point rewards, some of them give the Essos talent points. And these you can spend in the Essos talent tree. And as you can see, I put everything on spearman attack. But lo and behold, even though I cannot take any talent points anymore, at this point I don't get any more from the rewards. The next stages will unlock even more, and this goes all the way up to maybe 10,000% attack. So even the strongest whale is not much stronger in comparison to the weakest player, because he can boost his stats enormously. Of course, that's not really exactly true, because of the simple fact that your defenses will be really low, because you can only boost the attack of your army and the attack of your one specific troop type, or maybe two if you want a duel. So for that, we probably have to wait for all the other stages, and currently we're in chapter 1, which will take 1 day and 7 hours now, but of course when it started it took 2 days. Now you just keep joining rallies if you want to go for the points. Other than that, in the first stage there's not much to do. But you definitely want to make sure you pick the talent so you can fight yourself as well. So even if I check one of our strongest rally leaders, oh, I'm sorry, that was a misclick. let's say Tweety used to be attacking here. And you'll see his stats are not much more impressive currently than mine, because he pretty much gets the same boost as me, and his normal attacks are of course much higher, his total attack, total defense, and total health. But other than that, let's see Dragon for example, you'll see he has a insane high infantry attack, but compared to my stats, I can join that fight with Spearmen too, especially against cavalry. The other general stats are a bit lower of course, but it's all about the damage you do. Because the defense does matter, but not that much, because you only lose just a slight amount of light troops. And as you can see when you look at the rallies, you will only lose a little bit of troops. You'll see Draken himself lost a little bit of T4, a little bit of Tier 3 as well, but all the other ones who joined him with Tier 1 or Tier 3 as frontline only lost a few of those troops. And you can see I only lost 3,500 and wounded 62, which costs really nothing to heal. And you see a rally of Elphinox. I want to join as much as possible with a good dragon, because of course I want to have as much points as possible. Let's do it about pretty much like this. And that works absolutely flawlessly. Our dragon is just doing another rally currently on one of the chieftains. As you can see, this is the boss. If we defeat this boss, the next region will unlock. You can see the little mini-map. Can I open this? The battle map? Yes. We're now attacking the Naaman chieftain, and if you defeat him, we go to the next chieftain, which is the Hadakin. And then we go to the Kian, which has a little bit more generals. You can attack the generals as well. They don't give that much comparison, and the normal Dothraki troops, of course, they give a lot less. But overall, just pop a scroll, or not even a scroll. You'll have a little bit more loss, of course, if you have less troops. But first, before you do anything, make sure you join some rallies first, so you can get the talent points that you can invest. And we have to look here, of course. Make sure you unlock all of these, which is really easy. It was like 5 fights or so, and then you can unlock all these. And these are actually really interesting. I already opened them, but the material selection set is actually not only the rare selection, but you can literally choose whichever you want. So if you compare that, the second item is... Lately, the second item has been often a little bit more rare than the first item when you craft something in the blacksmith, because of the main material selection set chests you get. If you look at the blacksmith, for example, I was already crafting it. It's actually this set that's going to be unlocked. For me, it's going to be the ivory gold plated cup, which I almost have enough, but often you'll find the other one is rare as well. Let's see if we can see it here. Yes. For example, this one, you'll see I actually need the second item. So just like that, which are actually a new addition to the game, they are really good actually to boost it a little bit. So that's the event for now. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I think it's going to be... Well, it's pretty much the same as the Night King event earlier. The rewards are literally the same, which I find a little bit sad actually, but because you really should have made a new castle for this, because this has nothing to do with the Night King castle. And I also find the rewards rather low. The ranked rewards are pretty low in comparison. Seeing what you have to do, how many you kill, how many you lose. The rank rewards, not that impressive. Of course, there are more rewards. I kind of forgot where they were. The rules. Chapter reward, there we go. Every chapter will give some rewards. At least some troop medals, which is nice. And you'll see here we have 4 acts, which is a bit weird to me, because that would probably mean that next acts will give more talent points. You see, I only have 25 for Act 1. So I assume that Act 2 will give 50, Act 3 will give 100, and Act 4 will give 200 maybe, if you want to even be able to get somewhere close to this amount of spearman attack. So the troops itself, they don't become really much stronger per act, they actually only get more health, usually. So it's not really that impressive. As you can see, this guy already has 42 million left. He started at 69. I attack it 41 now. It wasn't the best attack. The nicest thing for me will be when I defeated all the infantry and you have cavalry front. These are the hits you really want to have, because they are really hurting a lot. Overall, just a nice event. Just have a chat with your friends and play together. Here's Phil, he's already full. Dragon is full, they're all full, I was too late. They fill up really fast whenever somebody leaves. So, if you want to become a whale, this is your chance. And I hope you enjoy this event, because it looks like the next days are even going to be more interesting, where you can actually boost your attack to maybe 10,000%. Imagine having 10,000 spearman attack. I want to try bow later as well, but you get 1,000 now from Battle of Essos. And of course, total attack will have also a boost of 100% right now. Why is my total attack so low? I think I get a lot of minuses. Minus 70 from refinement. Okay, just a lot of minuses. They're actually pretty tough overall, but with the boost, of course, they are not that interesting. So, thank you for watching, and this is the event in a nutshell. Of course, when you defeat the Naaman Chieftain, Daenerys will actually jump in his place, and you'll just progress to the next one. And I think they just printed the entire title on her castle, yeah, of course. Queen of the Andals. Ah, that's nice. And she will jump with her entire army to actually pretty much this position, and from there you'll start attacking the next ones. Overall, the map is not that big, but it's just 7 stages. Fun event, and I'll be very interested because the rewards are really big. Not only did I get, let's see the rewards one more time, of course, to go through them real fast. I also got like 2,500 refined rough, which is a massive boost in your refinement, of course. A lot of heals, a lot of speed ups, and they're actually pretty much, if you can imagine that you got 25 talent points. And you also get a lot of ancient scriptures, so you can just boost your research as well. So the rewards are definitely worth it. I hope you enjoy it, and it's really easy to get the point rewards. Literally 5 rallies I joined, and then I had all the point rewards already. If every stage has all these point rewards, you can be sure to get a massive boost. You can freely actually jump here, and it's a special event map. Castles can't attack each other, so that's perfect as well. You can just unbubble. They won't attack you either, which was, of course, different with the Night King event, where you actually got attacked. They won't attack you at all. Or maybe we are just too strong, I don't know. I don't think they will attack you. I'm actually quite sure, because I saw some smaller guys earlier as well. So I hope you enjoyed this event, and it's a lot of rewards, and it's a lot of, look, I'm winning actually. I think I'm just hit this, 85 million troops I defeated. Yes, I definitely hit the cavalry there with my spear, and then you get a lot of points, of course. So I hope you enjoyed, and become a whale for once. In a few days, you'll even get stronger, so that's going to be absolutely amazing. Thanks for watching.